Everyone wants more power, better response, and that perfect growl. But some shortcuts are illegal, and for good reason. Today, we're breaking down the most common illegal car mods that can make your car feel faster, why they're banned, and what legal upgrades give you the same benefits without getting you hauled to the impound yard. Let's go. Quick rules. This video is educational. I'll explain what these mods do and why people use them, but I won't show how to perform illegal alterations. If a mod breaks emissions laws, defeats safety gear, or intentionally hides from inspectors, we won't be showing you how to do it. Instead, we'll give safe, effective alternatives that actually improve performance. Why people do illegal mods. People modify cars to fix shortcomings. More horsepower, quicker turbo spool, sharper throttle, louder exhaust. Some illegal mods do provide measurable performance changes. The issue is, those gains often come at the cost of emissions, safety, reliability, insurance coverage, and legality. Plus, many of the biggest gains come only when the whole system is engineered together. Ripping out one component often makes other parts behave badly. So we'll cover the popular illegal mods, the real technical reason they sometimes help, the legal risks, and the recommended alternatives. 1. Catalytic converter delete. First up, the catalytic converter delete. This is one of the most common and controversial mods. What it is and why people do it. A catalytic converter sits in your exhaust stream and converts harmful gases like carbon monoxide, unburnt hydrocarbons, and nitrogen oxides into less harmful substances before they exit the tailpipe. People who remove the cat often claim it reduces exhaust back pressure, letting exhaust gases flow freer. In turbocharged cars, this can marginally reduce turbo back pressure and slightly speed up spool, and in naturally aspirated cars, it can change exhaust scavenging characteristics. The result is usually a louder exhaust, a crisper throttle feel, and in some tuned setups, a small horsepower bump. But these gains are typically modest unless the entire system, headers, tune, intake, cam timing, etc., is matched properly. Why it's illegal, dangerous, and legal alternatives. Removing the catalytic converter is illegal in many places because it causes a big rise in pollutants and defeats emissions laws. Beyond legal trouble, fines, failed inspections, and voided insurance. Deleting the cat can disrupt O2 sensor readings and ECU fuel trims, leading to poor drivability, misfires, or long-term engine damage. The safer alternatives are high-flow or performance catalytic converters that retain emissions control while improving flow, or a well-engineered cat-back exhaust system that preserves the converter but reduces restrictions downstream. On turbo cars, upgrading to properly sized downpipes and coupling that with an emissions-compliant tune on a dyno gives measurable gains without breaking the law. 2. ECU remaps/emissions. Defeat tampering with the ECU. But I'm not talking about a conservative tune from your reputable tuner. I'm talking about remaps that remove emissions controls or disable limp modes and speed limiters without regard for safety or legality. ECU remapping can unlock a lot of performance because modern engines are tightly controlled by software. A conservative professional tune adjusts fueling, ignition timing, boost maps, and other parameters for more power while maintaining reliability. However, some tuners or downloadable maps go further. They remove emission safeguards, disable DPF, diesel particulate filter, regeneration, or turn off O2 sensor feedback. Those changes can increase power on a dyno, but they replicate signals the factory used for safety and emissions, and they're often illegal for road use. Risks and alternatives. Legally removing factory limits must be handled carefully. Doing so illegally risks failing emissions tests, huge fines, and potential damage. Engine knock, overheating, failed emissions equipment. A proper alternative is stage tuning by a reputable tuner who uses a dyno and keeps the car emissions compliant for road use. If you want more power for the track, Get a track-only tune and clearly document that it's for off-road/closed course use, and revert the car to stock or a road-legal tune for street driving. 3. DPF/EGR removal. Diesel drivers, listen up. Removing the DPF or EGR might sound tempting, but it's both illegal and harmful in the long run. DPF, diesel particulate filter, traps soot and particulates, while EGR, exhaust gas recirculation, reduces NOx by recirculating a controlled amount of exhaust gas into the intake. Removing these can reduce back pressure and prevent some diesel engines from clogging, occasionally improving throttle feel and power response. But they're emissions control devices that are mandated for a reason. Risks and alternatives. Illegally deleting the DPF or EGR will fail emissions checks and can land you in trouble with regulators. It also often leads to poor sensor readings and can cause other components to overwork. Alternatives include high-quality DPF cleaning or replacement, EGR cooler replacements, or an EGR blanking solution only where it's legal, for example, dedicated race vehicles. Also consider remapped software from a reputable shop that optimizes performance while respecting emissions requirements, or a properly engineered performance downpipe and exhaust that improves flow without deleting critical systems. 4. Wireless, mechanical safety system bypass. Some mods bypass safety systems, airbags, ABS, traction control, to make the car behave a certain way. This is dangerous and often illegal. Disabling ABS, traction control, or airbags can change how a car handles crashes or hard braking. While race drivers sometimes remove traction control for track driving, removing it on the street increases the chance of a crash for you and others. Airbags save lives. Tampering with them can cause them to fail when needed or deploy unexpectedly. Beyond criminal risk, bypassing these systems can void insurance and make you civilly liable after an accident. Legal alternatives. If you need different handling characteristics for track days, invest in a separate track car or use adjustable electronic programs that can be switched legally for closed-course events. For race use, remove modify systems in a controlled environment with proper safety gear and documentation. For everyday driving, upgrade suspension, tires, and brakes instead. Those changes improve handling without removing safety nets. 5. Unapproved exhausts and muffler slices. Loud is fun, until a cop hands you a ticket or a neighbor calls the noise police. Some drivers resort to cutting mufflers or installing oversized, unhomologated exhaust components to get that aggressive sound and slightly freer flow. While a freer exhaust can add power in certain setups, indiscriminate cuts or illegal mufflers spike noise pollution, may not meet vehicle standards, and can draw enforcement action. Alternatives. Choose catback systems that meet noise and emission standards, or adjustable exhaust valves that are quiet for daily driving and open up for track runs. Many high-quality systems are engineered to improve flow and preserve sound control within legal limits. 6. Illegal lights and visibility changes. Blue underglow, super bright HID conversions, or smoked lenses may look cool, but they can be illegal and dangerous. Changing headlight color or brightness beyond legal limits can impair other drivers' vision and may be prohibited by law. Use DOT/ECE approved bulbs and housings and get proper beam alignment. For style, use legal accent lights for show cars or use removable accessories for car shows. Keep the street setup compliant. 7. Unregistered engine swaps and major mechanical changes. Engine swaps can be brilliant, but doing them without following regulations or safety upgrades is reckless. Swapping a larger engine or a forced induction setup into a car may increase power massively, but it also changes emissions, weight distribution, and structural loads. Many places require re-registration, emissions testing, and safety inspections after major engine changes. If you skip these steps, you can be driving an illegal vehicle. Legal approach. Plan swaps properly. Get parts that meet local homologation, upgrade cooling, brakes, driveline, and suspension, and complete necessary inspections and paperwork. Work with a shop that documents everything and helps with legal registration. 8. Illegal tire and wheel mods. Stretched tires, extreme offsets, or wheel tire combos that rub like crazy are sometimes used to trick a car into handling differently, but they're often unsafe. Rubbing tires can damage suspension components and cause blowouts. Instead, choose properly sized wheels and tires with correct load ratings. Upgrading to performance tires, lightweight wheels, and a proper alignment delivers better lap times and daily safety without risking structural damage. 9. Track-only mods, when they're acceptable. If you want extreme performance and you're willing to accept the legal consequences on public roads, there's a responsible path: a dedicated track car. Explanation and how to do it right. For track use only, you can run more aggressive exhausts, remove emissions equipment, or run stripped interiors. But keep this car off public roads, register it appropriately for competition, and make sure it's safe. Keep a separate road-legal daily driver. Document everything and store receipts for parts and services. Okay, so what should you do if you want real gains, reliability, and no legal headaches? Here's a practical upgrade path that works for most street cars. Quality intake and filtration. Road legal, spec matched. Improves throttle response and keeps the engine healthy. Catback exhaust that preserves the catalytic converter. Improves flow and sound without deleting emissions hardware. Proper ECU tuning on a dyno by a reputable tuner. Stage tunes that respect emissions for road use. Performance tires and brake upgrades. The single best real-world improvement for lap times and safety. Suspension upgrades and alignment. Coilovers or springs plus geometry tuning improves handling massively. Cooling upgrades, intercooler oil cooler, especially on forced induction cars to maintain consistent performance. Lightweight wheels and weight management. Reduce unsprung mass and overall vehicle weight. Transmission and clutch upgrades if needed. For reliability once you increase power. Regular maintenance, new spark plugs, clean injectors, fresh fluids, often the cheapest performance boost. If you follow these steps, you'll see real, usable performance gains on the street without risking fines or worse. Real stories and numbers. Fun fact, a well-matched catback plus dyno tune often yields more usable power at the wheels than a simple cat delete. Why? Because when the entire system is optimized, exhaust gas speed, back pressure, fueling, and timing, you get torque throughout the rev range, not just a spike at 1 RPM. Final warning and responsibility. Let's be blunt, illegal mods aren't worth the cost. The fines, the risk to others, potential prison time in extreme cases, and the moral cost of increasing pollution. None of that is worth a few horsepower and a loud exhaust. If you want performance, do it smart. Do it documented. And if you want to get wild, do it on a circuit with a proper, legal setup. If you liked this video, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Drop a comment. Which controversial mod surprised you the most? Want a deep dive on legal tuning for popular car model Mao, for example, Honda Civic, Toyota Supra, Ford F-150? Tell me below and I'll make a parts plus cost breakdown. Drive safe, respect the law, and I'll see you in the next video.